we need to talk about what happened between Kesha and Dr. Luke. Their decade-long battle played out in the limelight and in the courtroom.
So after the ruling, we saw Kesha coming out of the courthouse. She was sobbing. People were holding up Free Kesha signs. Free Kesha trended all over social media. A number of celebrities, musicians, industry insiders, like music industry insiders, have rallied around Kesha, not Dr. Luke.
Court in New York dismissed them because they didn't occur in New York. Like, a lot of the activity that was happening, that she was claiming happened, did not happen in New York, so the court didn't have jurisdiction. But the court then went further. They said that the gender-based claims didn't have merit because they didn't sufficiently say in the complaint that he her because she was a woman. On top of that, the court was like, even if we did have jurisdiction, the statute of limitations has run for the claims that she's bringing. So in her counterclaim, she only alleged the two specific acts, the plane incident and the incident, the incidents, which happened in 2005 and 2008, and this case was brought in 2014, and the statute of limitations is 5 years in New York, or it was at that point. I believe it's been extended since then, but at that point it was 5 years. Okay, so basically all of the claims that she brought against Dr. Luke were dismissed, and she tried to request that the court let her amend her complaints, amend her claims to kind of get through the pleading errors that they noted, and they said no. They said that her complaint and her claims just completely lacked merit.
According to the court docs filed by Dr. Luke's legal team, Kesha sent a text message to Lady Gaga back in 2016 claiming that Katy Perry was a victim of him as well. Now these allegations have become a key point in Dr. Luke's defamation suit against Kesha, and after a judge dismissed Kesha's claims back in 2016, there's no telling how this will end. The documents, which were originally filed on May 31st, focus on the text message sent to Lady Gaga. Quote, in this text message, Kesha also falsely asserted that Gottwald, professionally known as Dr. Luke, has also Katherine Hudson, professionally known as Katy Perry. Following this text message and with Kesha's encouragement, Miss Germanata, Lady Gaga, spread negative messages about Gottwald in the press and on social media.
Welcome back to Pop Culture HQ. Today, we're discussing the Grammy-nominated pop singer/songwriter, Kesha, and her ongoing legal battles with controversial music producer, Dr. Luke. In 2020, Kesha's legal battle with Dr. Luke reached a pivotal point when a judge dismissed her claims of assault and battery. As a result, she was ordered to pay over $370,000 as prejudgment interest for breaching her contract with Dr. Luke's label, KMI. However, this high-profile legal saga is far from over, as the defamation case between Kesha and Dr. Luke remains ongoing. The trial is scheduled to commence on July 26th. The outcome of this trial holds significant implications for both Kesha and Dr. Luke's careers. If Kesha is found to have defamed Dr. Luke, she may be required to pay him damages, and vice versa. It is worth following the developments of this trial, as its resolution could have far-reaching consequences for the individuals involved, and potentially reshape their professional trajectories. Before we break down the legal battle that started in 2014, let's do a quick recap about Kesha's early life and accomplishments. Kesha, born Kesha Rose Siebert on March 1, 1987 in Los Angeles, California, had a colorful childhood and remarkable rise to fame. Kesha's mother is a singer-songwriter, while her father, Bob Chamberlain, is a musician. She was exposed to music from a young age and grew up in a creative and bohemian environment. Her family often struggled financially, moving around various cities in the United States, including Nashville and Los Angeles. During her childhood, Kesha developed a keen interest in songwriting and music. She began writing songs at the age of 14 and even performed at open mic nights and small venues. Kesha's eclectic upbringing, with exposure to various musical genres, influenced her unique musical style. In 2005, Kesha's big break came when she signed to Dr. Luke's record label, Kemosabe Records, a subsidiary of Sony Music Entertainment. Dr. Luke recognized her talent and potential, and they started working together on developing her music career. Kesha's rise to fame began when she provided background vocals for the song Right Round by Flo Rida, which became a huge hit in 2009. This collaboration caught the attention of music lovers worldwide, and Kesha's distinct voice and energetic style started gaining recognition. In the same year, Kesha released her breakthrough single, TikTok. The song skyrocketed to the top of musical charts, becoming a global sensation. Its catchy pop hooks, party anthem vibe, and Kesha's unapologetic and rebellious persona resonated with a wide audience. The success of TikTok propelled Kesha into the limelight, and marked the beginning of her rise to fame. Kesha's debut album, Animal, was released in January 2010. It showcased her versatile musicality, blending pop, rock, and electronic elements. The album received positive reviews and reached the top of the charts in several countries. It spawned hit singles like Blah 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 and Your Love Is My Drug, further solidifying Kesha's position as a pop powerhouse. Known for her distinctive fashion sense, which often included glitter, feathers, and bold makeup, Kesha's image became synonymous with her music. She embraced her individuality and encouraged self-expression, becoming an icon for her fans. Kesha's success continued with her second studio album, Warrior, released in 2012. The album explored more personal and introspective themes, while maintaining her signature energetic pop sound. Songs like Die Young and Come On further cemented her status as a hitmaker. However, Kesha faced numerous personal and professional challenges along the way. Her legal battle with Dr. Luke, as mentioned earlier, had a significant impact on her career and personal well-being. It limited her ability to release new music and led to a public outcry for her freedom and artistic control. Now, let's delve a little bit deeper into the specifics of Kesha's legal matters that started as early as 2014. In 2014, Kesha filed a lawsuit against Dr. Luke, her longtime producer and mentor, accusing him of emotional abuse and harassment. She sought to be released from her recording contract with his label, Kimosabi Records, which was a subsidiary of Sony. Dr. Luke vehemently denied the allegations and countersued Kesha for defamation and breach of contract. He claimed that Kesha's accusations were false and an attempt to extort him to get out of her contract. The legal battle continued for several years, with both sides presenting their arguments and evidence. In February 2016, a New York Supreme Court judge denied Kesha's request for a preliminary injunction that would have allowed her to record music outside of Dr. Luke's control. This decision sparked public outcry and led to the rise of #FreeKesha, with many fans and fellow artists expressing support for Kesha. Despite the legal setbacks, Kesha continued to receive support from other musicians and the general public. Many artists, including Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga, and Kelly Clarkson, publicly expressed their solidarity with Kesha. In April 2016, Kesha's case took a significant turn when she dropped her sexual assault claims against Dr. Luke in a Los Angeles court. However, she pursued the legal battles in New York, focusing on her contract dispute. In August 2016, Kesha dropped her lawsuit against Dr. Luke in California, stating that she wanted to concentrate on releasing new music. However, the legal battle in New York continued. In April 2017, Dr. Luke's defamation lawsuit against Kesha in New York was dismissed. The judge concluded that the alleged defamatory statements made by Kesha were expressions of her opinion and protected by the First Amendment. Despite the legal hurdles, Kesha's resilience and determination shone through. In 2017, she released her third studio album, Rainbow. The album showcased her growth as an artist and featured deeply personal and empowering tracks, including the Grammy-nominated single, Praying. Rainbow received critical acclaim and marked a triumphant comeback for Kesha. Unfortunately, Kesha's court battles would not turn in her favor. In February 2020, Kesha's bid to be released from her contract with Dr. Luke's label was denied by a New York judge. The judge ruled that Kesha failed to present enough evidence to support her claims of abuse and dismissed her case. The legal battle had a significant impact on Kesha's music career. She was unable to release new music for a long time due to contractual obligations, and her public image and mental health were also affected. Kesha's journey from her humble beginnings to international stardom is a testament to her artistic talent, perseverance, and ability to connect with a diverse audience. Recently, Dr. Luke received the prestigious Pop Music Songwriter of the Year award at the 2023 ASCAP Pop Music Awards. This marks his third win, having previously claimed the honor in 2010 and 2011. Notably, this recognition comes on the heels of soaring streaming numbers for several of his notable works, including Big Energy, Nicki Minaj's Super Freaky Girl, and Doja Cat's Need to Know, Woman, and You Right. Interestingly, the timing of this award win is accompanied by a sense of irony. Kesha, who had accused Dr. Luke in 2014, recently released her album titled Gag Order. The album dives into her emotions surrounding her alleged experiences and the protracted legal battle with Dr. Luke. While Kesha's initial claims were dismissed in a 2016 preliminary due to their age, Dr. Luke's defamation suit against her remains ongoing and is slated to proceed to trial this summer. In an interview with Rolling Stone prior to her album release, Kesha candidly expressed her frustration with what she perceived as an implicit constraint on her ability to speak freely, owing to the ongoing litigation and the scrutiny accompanying her every word. One of the album's tracks, Fine Line, includes poignant lyrics such as, "All the doctors and lawyers who cut the tongue out of my mouth," and, "But hey, look at all the money we made off me." These lyrical expressions powerfully convey Kesha's emotions regarding the situation. Despite the allegations leveled against Dr. Luke and his claim of substantial financial losses resulting from the dispute, he has continued to collaborate with prominent figures in the music industry. In 2023 alone, he has worked with notable artists such as Kim Petras and Minaj on Alone, and even partnered with Lil Durk and J. Cole on All My Life. It is worth noting that other musicians who have collaborated with Dr. Luke, including Doja Cat, have been cautious in offering direct comments about his involvement in their work. When Doja Cat was asked about him during an interview, she initially made a remark suggesting uncertainty about his contributions, but later retracted the statement, emphasizing that the credits on her music accurately reflect the collaboration and did not imply anything beyond that. The ongoing saga between Kesha and Dr. Luke has undoubtedly been a complex and multifaceted affair, both from legal and musical perspectives. It remains a subject of discussion and debate within the industry, stirring varying opinions and emotions. With the defamation trial set to begin in July, all eyes will be on Kesha and Dr. Luke. Well, that wraps up our deep dive into the Kesha-Dr. Luke controversies and legal battles. What's your favorite Kesha song? Let us know in the comments below. And subscribe to Pop Culture HQ for more updates on Kesha, Dr. Luke, and other celebrities in Hollywood.